feel like you've been spending most of your time in bed lately, doing nothing? Do you blame yourself for it, calling it just laziness? In reality, laziness and burnout have a lot in common, which makes it hard to tell them apart. But burnout is a clinical syndrome, a state of emotional and physical exhaustion caused by excessive stress that you can't cope with. Today, we'll break down 5 key signs that will help you understand what's really going on. Sign number 1. You haven't always been this way. Laziness is a stable personality trait. A lazy person usually never feels the desire to make an effort. If, however, you used to be motivated, goal-oriented, and high-achieving, but have only recently become apathetic and exhausted, this is a sign of burnout. Burnout develops gradually, passing through several stages, from the honeymoon phase to chronic stress. Sign number 2. You've lost your passion for what you used to love. The main difference between a lazy person and a burned-out person is that the burned-out person used to have interests and hobbies that brought them joy. Now, however, you find it hard to take an interest in sports, creativity, or work. You may even start to feel hatred or resentment toward your activities because you've been overworking yourself for too long. Sign number 3. Emotional detachment or autopilot. Do you feel disconnected from everything around you? This is a state of depersonalization, where it feels as though you're watching your own life from the sidelines or operating on autopilot. You may feel emotionally numb or empty, losing the ability to empathize with others, compassion fatigue. Lazy people usually don't experience this kind of inner detachment. They simply don't want to do anything. Sign number 4. You've become irritable and emotionally uncontrollable. Have you noticed that you've become short-tempered and easily lose your temper over trivial matters? Emotional exhaustion means you have a short fuse. Any additional request from loved ones or colleagues feels like a catastrophe that will bring down the entire house of cards. In contrast, lazy people often remain relaxed, calm, and unflappable. Sign number 5. Rest no longer helps. This is the most important physical sign. If you're lazy, weekends or a good night's sleep usually recharge your batteries. When you're burned out, you feel constantly tired, even after a long sleep. You may start neglecting your personal care, diet, or hygiene simply because you don't have the energy for even the simplest tasks. You feel drained and empty, and the usual methods of cheering yourself up no longer work. If you recognize yourself in these signs, remember, it's not your fault and you're not lazy. Your body and brain have simply gone on strike in an effort to protect you from complete collapse. Burnout is a signal that you need to reassess your limits and priorities. If you feel like you can't handle it on your own, don't hesitate to reach out to a professional. Let us know in the comments which of these signs resonated with you the most. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the video on how to restore your energy in 30 days.